Yeah. Well, I think we've beaten this topic enough. Let's move on to one of the hot starts in the NBA of your favorite team, the Orlando Magic, their very own Cole Anthony. He is killing
Woo!
it. He looks like the truth, man. I mean, he's
Facts.
rebounding, he's stealing, he's scoring, he's
Facts.
facts. I mean, we went to the game. He was here a couple weeks ago, played in Minnesota, and he was just drilling three after three in the fourth quarter. He had kind of a tough start for the game, but he finished it out really strong because he has that dog mentality, and he just he kind of has that it factor to him sometimes. Like he may be a little smaller, it seems like on the court, but he's a hooper, he's a baller, he will score and he'll win the game for you sometimes. And that's what he's been doing here early on. And him alongside Franz has looked really fun.
Oh yeah. He's got that AI tough swag. He's that's it. Like that's what he's got, and he's super fun to watch. He's 6'2", 21 years old. I got some cool stats. All right. So the league average in PER is it's like awards per possession, like whether it's assist, good screen, or whatever. It's 15. He's 19.2. I mentioned earlier, league average true shooting percentage 57. He's 59. And I mean, second year player shooting above true league average with the volume he is fucking great. Every time he gets more than 7 assists, they win the game. Period. So there's that, and the team itself is 11 in assists and 14 in potential assists, which means as he's the starting point guard and playmaker, I mean, obviously Jalen Suggs and even bigs like Wendell Carter Jr. They're when there's open players, they're finding them, and that's
Yeah.
just as important as having an elite playmaker on the floor, or a byproduct of. We'll see. But also he is 61% of his catch and shoot. And I mean, he's 36 from the corner, but 61 of his, he's making 61% of his catch and shoot threes. Catch and shoot threes,
Yeah.
61%.
Just putting him up right away. He's just drilling them. Yeah. I mean, I believe you.
Yeah. And two more stats from 10 to 16 feet, which is like prime mid range. He is 75%, and he's shooting 60% around the basket. And
That's
finally, he is
that's crazy.
number one in pull up threes in the NBA today. Number
Wow.
one in pull up
Yeah, so
threes.
he's just scoring from everywhere, catch and shoots, pull ups, inside, mid range. I mean, what I'm
Yeah.
hearing is that Cole Anthony can score anywhere he wants.
He's going to be an elite talent in this league. And I didn't put too much. I mean, I knew he was going to be good when we talked about them in our young core episode, but I didn't think he was going to be this good coming off. And he's great. Um, I mean, he's really solidified that when Fultz comes back, Fultz is going to be off the bench, but then it's going to be a battle between Fultz and Suggs, who's getting that starting shooting guard spot, or Cole will play shooting guard. I mean, either way. But
Either way, Cole's got to start. I mean,
yeah,
he's too good. You can't ignore the numbers. Like he's winning you games right now.
for sure. And I mean, like Suggs, you get defense out of Suggs that he's already showing up, and that's nice. But when Fultz comes back, I'd say Fultz is the best passer on the team, even with what Cole Anthony is showing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he's because Fultz is just a super
Yeah.
smart player, so he's going to be able to. Cole's shown that he can play off of him with 61% off just catch and shoot threes.
Hmm.
He's awesome, and
I think Fultz will, if he doesn't start right away, like he'll basically just be like a sixth starter, anyways. Like
yeah,
he'll get plenty of minutes once he's fully healthy.
yeah. I mean, even in the small ball lineup, I mean, they could have lineups with all three of them out there. I mean, 6'3", 6'4", and 6'2". I mean, it's small ball, but with guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they have the Twin Towers in with
Yeah.
Bamba and this is probably
Yeah.
not the
I don't know
most
if it's,
PC.
I don't know if the three, I don't know if the 3 guard lineup's going to work this year just
It's something
because
that's yeah.
defensively, I don't think Suggs is there. But, in a year or two, if you still got all three, yeah, definitely. But I feel like one of them's going to get traded, before the end of next season.
Suggs is actually surprisingly defensively. He has a negative 3.2 on
Hmm.
defensive rating, which means when he guards them, they do worse, which is what you want out of a defender.
Hmm.
So he's doing really well. And Franz is even better. He's like -7. So when he guards somebody,
Hmm.
they're 7 less points. So they're both off to good defensive starts. But Cole Anthony, man, super happy to see. I'm just glad we have a good guard.
Yeah.
It's been so long. T Mac, I miss you.
Yeah, we'll see if Cole can be the next team back. That would be wishful thinking.